Hey adventurers, welcome to the crew. I'm Lord Agenda, and this is my Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity. In the last episode, we finished up the Lengrath arc, and we're now headed to Burial Isle to deal with Hiravias' personal quest and explore the penultimate area of the game. We are nearly at the finale now. This was the boat that took us there, right? I think so. It's been a while. Yep. Burial Isle. What's up, Dorval? I'm not ready to return to
This
old
does
song.
look like Theos' kind of place.
Oh, look, a ghost. Ah,
Do you remember when we were children, and the missionaries came to tell us about the gods? They told us we could see them in the stars.
Yavara looks off in the distance at something only she can see.
I remember when I heard that, I snuck out at night and climbed the watchtower in the old fort because I wanted to see them better. That fort burned down a few years ago when we cast the missionaries out. It was the missionaries who set fire to it. They didn't want us to be able to use it. Shame. There was history in that fort.
Do a lot worse if they return. Those missionaries are all inquisitors now. Strange to think that the same people underneath, but I suppose you would know. She looks at you. This is your home as much as it is mine. Do you worry about it? It's been through worse. I try to remind myself of that. It's nice to have the reinforcement.
I miscalculated many things since this began. I'm relieved you weren't one of them. It's a good thing we didn't hang you.
It's so weird which lines are voiced and which ones aren't.
I always knew this path would have consequences, but I never wanted to see Kratom suffer on my behalf. I don't think I can stay here any longer. I am told the Inquisition is gathering an army, that they have sent messengers to bargain with rulers from distant lands. Kratom is not built to withstand a siege. If war is coming, I should be doing what Theos is doing. I will need allies. Allies in a stronghold that can resist an invading army.
You can feel words formed long ago rising in your throat like a toxic black bile. Have you thought about Oceanus?
Oceanus. They have held off many would-be invaders, and their king has no love of the Inquisition's faith. I wonder, would he listen?
As I understand it, as I remember, and it has been a little while since I did the main quest stuff, I think we're setting her up for a trap here on Theos' behalf. Oh, hello, ghost entering my body. Why are you doing that? Alright, well, some spirits just entered us, folks. We're not going to worry about that too much, I guess. Nothing to be done, really. Hello, Pugra. 3. And a men Pugra also. Oh, they're like level 12. We're just slotted them. Okay. This is definitely... For those of you who are hoping for climactic combat, this is definitely one of those games where... I mean, you are, I'm pretty sure, supposed to do the DLC before you do White March, but... I mean, the White March DLC before doing the final, but, by doing so, you definitely end up overleveled. Venture through a doorway into an underground tunnel. A staircase coils upwards, leading to a dim passage. In the upper level, light filters through the collapsed ceiling. A wall of piled stones and rubble blocks the way ahead. Prybar. You wedge your prybar against a large stone and put all your weight into it. Your efforts dislodge the boulder and it rolls free with a heavy groan. Other slabs and chunks of debris begin to break away. The massive pile creaks and rumbles, threatening to loose 1,000 pounds of stone around you. Whoopsies. As the debris tumbles down, you lunge through the narrowing gap. However, Sagani isn't fast enough and disappears behind the falling rocks. Well, that's anticlimactic. Sagani's dead, everybody. Oh, Sagani emerges from a cloud of dust, hunched over, cradling tender ribs. Light breaks into the tunnel up ahead, growing brighter as you continue. Soon the passage ends, opening up high on the cliffside of the Burial Isle. Oh. Okay, I'm pretty sure we just skipped like half the island. We're gonna go explore the whole thing anyway. Oh look, 2 banshees and a bunch of specters. 3. No, one of them's a phantom. Yeah, we can take it. Are they immune to fire? I don't think so. Get that fire R going. Yeah, that just insta-killed one of the specters, I think.
Stand together!
Right. Scratch a whole bunch of specters.
Absolutely.
Why can I not? Okay, well, I'm trying to read what that says, but it won't let me. Boots of speed, camping supplies that I can't currently take. This is very much the top, huh? I don't know what that's a statue of. Oh. Hello. Ghosts of people being burned at the stake. What's up with you? That doesn't seem great. A lot of money on that corpse, though.
Yeah!
Swamp Lizard, Will-O-Wisp, bunch of ghosts. Let's burn them. Get rid of the Banshee. Is Ada just stuck at the back? Nah, it's fine. Palutino alone is absolutely carving through them. Yep.
Watch your fire!
Okay, exceptional axe, flask, potion, topaz. These corpses are pretty rich, honestly. Amulet is just straight up +3 might. That's pretty damn good too. I think my cloak is probably better than that for me at least, but yeah, I don't know if I would replace anybody's cloak with that, but it's not bad at all. I almost might his, actually. Go. Here you go, man. Have fun with the amulet. Not a huge map, I don't think. Well, it depends how much it goes over to the west, but I think the coastline's right here.
Nothing I can do.
Oof. Sucks to be that ghost. I hear more banshees. I think we're almost back down already. Oh, hello, King Huda. Great disengage, really pulled that off. Oh boy, more corpses, and combat starts? With what? Oh, hello, Shade.
Stand together!
Can't get a good shot with this.
A lot of mirages of burned people, people being burned at the stake around here. Ocean, topaz, copper. And I can't seem to stop absorbing souls either. Okay, so we're back down to the base of the place. There's this whole... I mean, there's probably some stuff over here to the west, yeah? Oh, a feral druid. Something that's not a ghost. Still got eaten. Oh, fuck, except that. Kind of embarrassing, honestly. Damn it, this thing's dominated for like another 20 seconds. I think maybe it wears off early when they are the only one left. Nothing exceptional here. Body, nope. Last Blade of the White Forge, what's it doing here? It's exceptional and plus 20% attack speed, so it's not a bad one-handed sword at all. The famed White Forge of Durgan's Battery produced some of the greatest weapons and pieces of armor known in the Eastern Reach. The White Forge's dwarven smiths carefully guarded the secret techniques they used to craft Durgan steel, legendary for its strength, flexibility, and ability to hold a sharp edge. When Durgan's battery was overrun by an unknown force, the fires of the White Forge went dark, and the secrets of Durgan steel died with its smiths. The owner of this sword was an Orlin from Twin Elms, who claimed he found the naked blade near the skeleton of a dwarf in the foothills near Stalwart. Many were skeptical of his claims that it was a Durgan steel blade, but it bore the maker's mark of the White Forge. The Orlin had artisans from the Fisher Crane tribe create a guard, grip, and pommel to dress the blade, resulting in its unusual appearance. The proud owner's luck did not last long. He went missing somewhere near Elmshore shortly after receiving his finished sword. Many locals believed he'd been killed for his prize, but neither he nor his weapon were ever seen again. Well, found somebody's corpse with it. Interesting that was, I mean, that's a base game thing, so we know a lot more about the White Forge now, but we didn't at the time that sword was added. Obviously it was a bit of a teaser. To be fair, there's quite a lot of mention of the Deadfire in random items and stuff in this game, and I assume that was all because they already had the Deadfire in mind as an area for the second game, but maybe not. Can I get to this thing? Copper. Okay, so there is another layer down here. Holy. Grotto of Echoes. Burial grounds, burial grounds, burial grounds. Grotto of Echoes, they say. Oh, and it's full of ravenous Stelgar and Scathden. Standing proud and still, the Omoa before you is smiling broadly, showing several crooked and missing teeth. Sporting the physique of a man in his prime, his worn and weathered face appears too old for the rest of him. He's dressed in an assortment of stitched hides and furs assembled from a motley array of animals. I added array in because it doesn't make any sense otherwise. Dangling from his belt are a series of grisly scalps, braided lengths of human, Adirian, dwarven, and Orlin hair woven around finger bones. Oh. Scalps, huh? He sizes you up with a grin, but his gaze quickly locks with Hiravias, and he tilts his head as he examines the Orlin head to toe. What do they call you, little one? You smell familiar, but your name is unknown to me.
I am Hiravias, child of the Fisher Crane, adept of the Hawk and Ivy, wanderer of Eretha. Too formal?
His voice is loud and triumphant, though as soon as he's done introducing himself, he takes a step back and whispers to you. Too formal? The man ahead of you clears his throat, a feline rumble coming from his chest, and for a moment his hair stands perfectly on end. Hiravias? Fitting. He holds out his right hand and flexes his fingers. Long black talons sprout from under filth-encrusted fingernails. He rolls his head back and inhales deeply, sighing with a smile at some perceived scent. Needed to bring friends with you? What interest do you got in Hiravias? Scathden turns to you. His pupils dilate as he stares at you, smiling. Estremor, look closer and you will see. I have awoken to his past while he remains ignorant. You allow your eyes to relax until your mind is attuned to the invisible hum of souls. The Omoa projects a dizzying display of red, gold, and orange. Autumn halos surround his massive form. Where his feet touch the ground, you see a network of roots and veins that trail from his feet and sink deep into the earth. Turning to Hiravias, you see glowing roots emerge from his feet, appearing as mere images to the tendrils radiating from Scathden. These roots of soul energy meet between the two men and then snake deep into the earth in one twisted root. You sense that these men have distinct souls, but only one shared past. The two men are a splayed fork in an otherwise unbroken line. The two of you share the same past, though you carry distinct souls. A shared past? Scathden scratches a patch of fur on his cheek. An inelegant analogy. Who I was in my last life was diminished in my cycle of rebirth, squandered so that this runt could have life. Runt? Hiravias' brow furrows and he clenches his fist so tightly you hear a cacophony of crackling finger joints. But it's not your soul, it's not exactly. His anger falters as he stumbles over his thoughts. I take it you were visited by the Autumn Stelgar? Visited? Tested. Forged. That would be the way to view it. Skaftin looks at Hiravias with a sneer. I previously thought it was a mark of distinction, but apparently a half-height half-man can manage the task. Takes away some of the glory, does it not? Half-man? Hiravias glares back, his good eye twitching and his fur standing on end. That's some really tough talk, coming from a man about to choke on his own blood. Okay, what do we want from Hiravias? Same as he wants from me, no doubt. Completion. He exhales slowly, eyeing Hiravias as his nostrils flail. Gallowayne gifted us both with the stripes of a true predator. It is our purpose to erase the weak, ensuring only the strong proliferate. He mashes his fists together with a meaty thud. We must honor our god. He looks at Hiravias' eye patch and shakes his head. My god, by doing as the hound demands. Let us determine who bears the right to be Gallowayne's harbinger. Is this what you want, Hiravias? Hiravias growls. His fur bristles and for a moment shines with luminescent tendrils of yellow and orange. I asked to be a hunter, a regular hunter that gets invited to chase down dinner and eat its neck. I didn't ask for this. I appreciate either god is just like, the option for either god here is just like, shut up and stop complaining. What? Which one do I want to pick? Honestly, Whale's a little weird for me. I know he's got, like, knowledge, but he's also buries knowledge a lot, which I don't love. So, let's go with Gallowayne. You asked Gallowayne for strength, and you're angry you got more than you wanted. Hiravias looks at you, his jaw agape. No, it's not that, it's just that I didn't realize the price. Being a hunter is a means to acceptance, and that's just it. I wanted the acceptance more than the thrill of the hunt. In my heart, I'm a questioner, not a seeker. Gallowayne gave me a gift. My tribe doesn't agree with it. What's done is done. He looks at Skaftin and scratches his chin. And if erasing this soul cousin of mine is what I must do to be greater, well, I guess that's not any kind of greatness I'm seeking. Skaftin scowls, his gaze faced on Hiravias. That you think you can just walk away from me? What, you want to face both the Autumn Stelgar and those crazy enough to befriend it? Skaftin studies his opposition and slumps his shoulders. I would face the Autumn Stelgar alone, as Gallowayne intended it. But if his heart is not in the battle, then neither is there glory for the victor. He spits a bilious wad of phlegm on the ground. Scamper away if you need to run home. Find your genitals. I will be waiting. Skaftin turns away from you. Hiravias stops mid-stride on Skaftin's last comment. My gonads, oh well, I last left them. Hiravias? You grab Hiravias mid-insult, silencing him as you move away from Skaftin. Run along, run along. Skaftin's face contorts into a wry smile. And don't come back. Moments later, Hiravias appears to calm down. Thanks, he mutters with a reluctant huff. As he takes a few more strides away from Skaftin, his smile returns. Whale has shown me all I need to see. My ostracism is the price I have to pay for asking the Seeker for something I was not ready to bear. Taps the eye of Whale embroidery on his eye patch. I am a questioner first, a hunter second. Praise be to Whale, he knew that I needed to learn that fact the hard way. That I prefer any god willing to give me a vague nudge instead of a helpful mutilation. Come, let's leave this place. Well, interesting, I was trying to encourage him to Gallowayne, but I wonder if that last option, because the god was so insulting in that last option, it actually helped push him the other way. Possibly. So let me check, but I think that's all of Burial Isle. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be about everything. So that's Hiravias' quest finished. Oh, but you know what? We do have a couple other things to do. We should clear out these last couple of bounties. So let's go do that. Last couple of bounties, and then I think that'll be everything. If I missed a quest or two, I'm not going to worry about it at this point, but I'm pretty sure we cleared them all out, honestly. not a really convenient way to get out of this district, is there? We gotta run all the way over here, I think. Are we going anyway? 3 bounties. Sillant Lease, Heritage Hill, and Pearlwood Bluff. Okay, well I think Pearlwood Bluff is the closest. More or less, yeah. So let's just make our way west. Clear them all out. Then we'll make one final stop at Cadnua. Pick our final party, and we'll see what time it is when I finish all these bounties, but I think maybe we just finish the game tonight, yeah? Has Solmar the Shackler been here like 10 fucking times at this point? Honestly. Where's this bounty? What was this bounty? A Vithrok Exarch named Circal. Well, found him. And his... oh, I see. There's 6 of them plus Circle. Gotcha. Well, I still anticipate they're not going to be that hard, honestly. Because we're pretty over-leveled at this point for these things. Let's throw out a little bit of Chain Lightning just to be on the safe side. That actually only killed like 1 or 2. Kind of bounced off. Possibly because he got paralyzed. A little bit of a flame, maybe. Can we hit him with this? Apparently, very likely, yes. Okay, that just almost killed him outright. So that was actually a good use of killing Baldur once. Yeah. Loth, what the hell are you doing? You still haven't even cast Chain Lightning. Oh, he's still paralyzed or something, isn't he? Or stunned. Well, it hardly even matters. Everyone else is dead already. Except 2 Exarchs. What are you doing?
These ones are in for a
Oh, you're all stunned. My god, everyone is stunned. Are we all stunned yet? Great. Can we all... Nope, 4 of us still stunned. And yet we've won anyway. I don't know what they hit us with, but so many of us got stunned and paralyzed. That did hurt.
I'm here.
Bunch of brains ahead and whisk glass. +2 might, superb, and second chance on unconscious. Created by Glonfothan monk Whisk Glass, green garb was her way of honoring the forest that was her home. Clad in clothing designed to disguise her against the leaves and branches, she could sneak upon her quarry and attack while they were still unaware of her presence. Her strikes were powerful and sure, dealing devastating blows to those unfortunate enough to have angered her. She in turn proved as tenacious as a vine, for whenever she was struck down, she would only rise again, ready to continue the fight. How good is Sagani's armor? No, better than that. It's actually probably better than this, though. This does grant Martyr on Unconscious, which is kind of good, but... Second chance is even better, right? And, like... Yeah, higher DR. And it's superb, and... I think I should check my own armor, actually. This is very slightly better. Not by much. In fact, it's arguably just straight up not. Only if you were expecting to get into melee more. That's right, I'm gonna give this to a Loth. Because I really like the armor I've got, but objectively this might be even better for me. Interesting, it actually beat, I mean, the other one, what he was wearing was the White March 2 level armor, but it was not better. That was superb stuff we just looted. Alright, now let's head to Heritage Hill, where there is, what was it, a rogue sorceress or something? I think so. Let's see here. I Arcanist Yeasley. Yep. I suppose she's on like top level or something, just to be annoying. Probably. Let's just go straight to the top. Probably. Hopefully she's not on like a middle layer or something. That'd be really annoying. Damn it, she's not on the very top either, is she? In the tower. Where? The tower has like 4 levels or something. Well, down 1 level. We'll find her eventually. There you are.
That's it.
Guardians, sorcerers. Bunch of nasty stuff. Alright, let's do that. Let's get you all over here so you can actually shoot. Let's cast this just to, you know, flatten all of them. That did an absurd amount of damage to pretty much their whole party. Although I don't know where Eastleigh herself went. Oh, she's right there. On her ass. Okay. Maloth, you want to just follow up real quick and, you know, finish off all the sorcerers? Yeah, they're almost all dead. Okay, great job. Maybe one little burst of chain lightning or something. You know what? That's uncalled for. Let's just fire off a couple of these. They're a little tougher than I was giving them credit for, actually. I think these guys are healing currently or something. Maybe they're just really durable. Ader, you want to just knock them all on their asses? All the ranged units, please take out easily. Oof. Damn, what just the... Oh, that was Ader's clear out, really, I think. Damn, Palagina has taken some damage.
That's
Well, that's the second bounty dealt with. And we get Pretty Pretty's Rib. A superb rod with 3 DR bypass and plus 20% attack speed. Good Hope was a small town with a large graveyard. It was quiet and uneventful until someone, or something, started killing livestock, and leaving dismembered and half-eaten bodies in the fields overnight for the farmers to discover the next morning. Certain that wolves or mountain lions were to blame, the townsfolk set up a nightly watch to stop the beasts. During one night's vigil, the town awoke to screams of pain and terror. They found the farmer on watch in the middle of a field, one shoulder a bloody stump, a horrific ghoul leaning over him. The ghoul saw the townspeople and fled, still gnawing on the wounded farmer's right arm. They got the farmer back to his house, and the healer did her best to repair the damage. When asked what had happened, all the farmer could manage was something that sounded like, "Pretty, pretty." The ghoul came to be known as Pretty Pretty, and the villagers searched for someone to defeat it. Their cries for help were answered by a necromancer who kept a rib from the ghoul and had it made into a rod. Okay. Weird, but let's see here. Well, I'm using a scepter and it's a soulbound one. Aloth? Let's see, this is exceptional, and that one I think is superb, so it bears comparison at least. Where is it? it's so hard to find things in here. Got too many weapons. Arquebuses, crossbows, battle axes, daggers, flails, esthocks, greatswords, grimoires, hatchets, maces, hunting bows, morning stars, shields, swords, wands, warbows. Wait, we skipped a page there. I mean, page 2. There we go. Okay, this is where it's going to be, I think. Yeah, down here. Scepter, rod. Rods? Oh, here they are. There we go. Okay. Let's see. It's superb, it has rending, and it has speed. So it does straight up do more damage. This says attacks can stun on crits and inflicts disorienting for 5 seconds, though. And I'm going to be honest, I think we're fine without it, and I don't really love the aesthetic. So we'll stick with what he's got. Where's the way down? Over here? Yes. Okay. Oh, maybe that's the way back up. Oh well. We can skip to the bottom from the way back up anyway. So anyway, that's bounty number 2 handled. Oh, what's can you discover? Oh, never mind. I'm sure it was just low-level loot from the first time we were here or something. And then it was Silent Lease for the last thing, right? So we got a lot of running to do. Actually, I don't know what the destination has to do with the amount of running we have to do, but to Silent Lease. Last bounty was what? Narok the Prophet, a Glanfathan exile. Okay. Outcast Shaman, Outcast Warrior, and there's Narok himself. Yay. Oops, the fox kind of snuck past. That's fine. Let's deal with those two. Oh, hold on, everybody just deal with those. Should I just... It feels almost a bit cheaty to use 8th level spells against these guys, really, but let's... Whoa, I just got actually flat out killed. What the fuck? Never mind, 8th level spells don't feel cheaty at all. What the hell just happened to us? Well, I just obliterated Narok, so hopefully that will... resolve whatever the hell that was. Oh, you... maybe... I haven't even been bothering to use him, really. You should probably turn into a Stelgar, or at least use your, Damn, that's really nice, huh? You should cast that, and then go into melee.
How many?
What's wrong with the dog? Oh, it's stuck for 20 seconds. The lightning thing seems to really be working. And it's one of his limited... He does have 8th level spells. One of his top level spell slots, but it does seem effective. We didn't really get as much use of it for Hiravias all game as we probably should have. He was just, he was literally probably, what, the last companion to be recruited? Or second last, at least. And that pretty well established party already. Baldur. DR12. Exceptional. Defense against prone and push, fortitude, and damage reduction. An order of Glanfathan fighters under the name Baldur, or Steel Swan, because of their prowess and theatrics in battle. Beautiful and resilient, they came to be known as an elite group of warriors that could not be stopped on the battlefield. The strongest of blows could not topple them. Each wore one of these breastplates inscribed with a swan, announcing to all who fought them that they were not to be trifled with. Well, that's quite nice, yeah.
All right, then.
Okay, bounties dealt with.
Yes?
Back to Cadnua. We'll turn all those in.
Amazing.
Why do I have 6 stronghold messages? Well, Solmar was here and left and higher than payday, I think, and who cares? What day is it? No, it's not clear to me, actually. 235 turns, whatever that means. It seems like stronghold turns relate to like quests finished or something, so they don't have a very clear association with time in general, I think. Hey,
Hail,
Warden.
traveler.
Easley's dead. I'll drop a word with one of the Dominal's agents. Here's the pay they had on offer. Yep, Narok's head. Good. Last thing we need is ciphers tampering with ancient machines. Nothing good can possibly come of it. Here you are, you've earned it. That's true, actually, yeah. Alright, Circle's dead. Ugh. Horrid creatures, aren't they? If the client's not interested, I may just stuff and mount this one myself. In the meantime, here's your bounty. Okay, bounties are all completed. So,
Gelade, well done. A formidable fortress in the old
camp.
style. We don't build them like
switch
this
up the
anymore.
party.
No?
And then I
Not
think we
by the
are
sea.
going to go
Too
for the
vulnerable
end.
to
But
cannons.
first, I'm just going to check real quick that we have actually finished all the side quests, because I'm not 100% that we have. And I'm going to do that while not recording. So this will be the end of an episode, I think. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you all have a nice day. This is Sealer Agenda signing off.